Hey all, this is Dan with Dan's Smoking Treasures. What we got here is a full packer brisket. And what we're going to be doing with this is making some brisket pastrami. And really all a brisket pastrami is corned beef that you smoke. But so yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to get this cut up. And we're going to get this brine. After I get it cut up, I'll show you about the brine stuff. And then we'll go from there. See you in a bit. All right, we're back. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to add kosher salt, curing salt, pickling spice, garlic, sugar. We're going to put it all in this pot over here. Boil that. We're going to pour it in here and add our brisket, and I'll get back to you when we start doing that. Okay, so I got the sugars is out there and the salts. The spices are there floating around. All I'm going to do is take that out of there. Once this cools down a little bit, throw it in this bag. Take that bag, put on a giant cooking tray, throw it in the refrigerator for 6 to 7 days. During that time, I'll mix the bag up a little bit with the brisket inside of it, and just to make sure everything gets good and covered. And we'll get it on the grill, and I'll see you in 6 or 7 days later. All right, guys, so it's 6 a.m. on a Sunday. We're about 8 days since I trimmed this brisket over here, and trimmed it, brined it, and put in the refrigerator for 7 days. Took it out, let it sit overnight in the refrigerator without the brine. And then we have here a regular corned beef that you buy at the store. So what I'm going to do here is, and I'm both going to smoke both of these. I got to put the seasoning on to kind of make it the pastrami and then smoke it. It's a combination of these things up here. And listen, I'm going to put all this in the description. I'll have the full ingredient recipe for everybody in case they want to try this sometime, okay? So anyway, I'm going to get this rubbed down with some Worcestershire sauce first. And then I'll make my seasoning blend, which I already have mixed up here from last night. We'll get that on here and get the grill going, or the smoker going, excuse me. And I'll see you outside when I get that later. Okay, we're back, guys. All right, so you've never seen me cooking this thing before, but what this is a gravity feed smoker. So what I have here, looks like chaos, but it's really not. This is a really expensive, as far as I'm concerned, controller to control the fan that I have plugged in down here. That fan's gonna blow air in here at different rates to help control the temperature of the smoker. I have a probe for the meat, and there's a probe there to regulate the temperature. So what we do is you put hot coals in here. Excuse me, over here. Hot coals in here, and then charcoal on top of those, and fill that thing up. That should last about 11 hours. And then down here, inside this box here, there's a little, let's see, I open it up real quick. There's that thing there. That holds the cherry and the apple wood I have in there. And the theory is the charcoal drips down hot embers onto that, and then slowly lights that, and then you get smoke. So that's what we're doing now. I'm getting ready to load the charcoal up and get the meat on, and I'll be back. All right, so this is what this looks like when the process starts. Got the nice little smoke here. The seal on this thing is kind of worn out. I've had this thing for a few years. It needs to be replaced, which I need to order some of that. So the controller, made by Fireboard, is set to 225. So it's going to run 225 all day all around there. This thing works great. And that's the little fan by Lava Lock that I have plugged into this contraption of fittings to make sure this works. And here's our rubbed down future pastrami here, and corned beef, but it's going to be pastrami too. So looking forward to see how this comes out. I've only done this once before, and it came out pretty awesome. So we'll see you guys back in a few hours when I spray this thing down. Remember, always spray your meat. See you guys later. All right, here it is at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The struggle is real, man. You know, the temperature is working as it should, but it took 2 or 3 hours. You know, that box is not good for cooking in the cold. So, we still got a long time to go for those briskets. I'll get you guys back when I get there later. Hey, this is Dan Smoking Treasures. First off, this is the corned beef version. I'm still waiting on the brisket. I brining myself, but this one came out faster. Looks pretty good. We have not tried to taste it yet, but you know, we have family over and they want some. So there you go. Hey, Dan Smoking Treasures. All right, so anyway, this is after all that smoking, which is, I'll tell you, it's 12 hours plus project by far. So this is the corned beef one that, you know, you buy corned beef at the store, you put the seasonings on and you smoke it, you make it a pastrami. I will definitely give you that recipe for that, but yeah, it's super salty. Not for me. The other one, I took out my smoker finally, and I got it in the oven here to finish off the last few minutes. I will get back with you on that. Cheers. All right, this is Dan again. Literally, this took almost 14 hours to cook this thing. Unbelievable. Smoking problems, mostly because of the cold temperature outside. Anyway, this is the finished product, pastrami, on the one I brined for 7 days. Look at that, man, that's good. I will definitely put the ingredients, recipe, whatever, in the description later on. Cheers.